We are very excited about episode 62 as we welcome Jake and Ryan with the podcast. They are content creators with over 363,000 followers on TikTok, 13,000 followers on Instagram, and over 34,000 subscribers on YouTube. Their user handle is at Bogey Bois, BOGEY BOISS. Fellas, I apologize for the intro. I have been out for 2 weeks now, it feels like.
Yes.
So
All
I,
good.
I apologize, but thank you for taking the time and hopping on the podcast.
Of
Thanks for
course.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
The best part is like when Derek's not here, he ignores me. So like there was like a solid week where I didn't even hear from Derek.
I was MIA. You don't even know where I was.
We're in group chats and like we're scheduling and planning stuff, and I'm like doing everything, and no Derek. Like it's just me. It's like I'm trying to tell his life story to all these people, and I'm like, wow, I can't wait for him to see this.
I did have a lot of messages. I was in Vegas for the record, and I was enjoying a little vacation time. So yeah,
There you go.
absolutely.
There you go.
So yeah, we appreciate Jake. We were just talking to you before Ryan hopped on, and I know you got going through some finals right now. So good luck with that, and we appreciate you taking the time. But we kind of wanted to pick your brain because you guys have a huge following on TikTok. You got a lot of followers on Instagram and also your subscribers on YouTube. We kind of just want to pick your brain on how you got into the game of golf and what kind of made you decide to get to become like a golf content creator.
Yeah, so me and Ryan have always been entrepreneurial, like business minded. Like in high school, we had the classic high school t-shirt company, which did horribly, obviously. And then we had a company that was like dog products. Again, didn't go well. And then we had like a back posture corrector, and none of those
Terrible.
really
Terrible.
terrible, right?
Oh, that's all high school. That's pretty impressive though that you've had three ideas right off the bat in high school. That's awesome.
Yeah, so like we were kind of always in that realm, and we just kind of learned like every business that failed, we like learned something. We just kept growing and learning new things, and then we're both at in college right now, both seniors in college. I'm at Villanova, Ryan's at Bentley, and we kind of stayed in touch and would always bounce business ideas back and forth. And it was the fall of 2020, and we kind of saw an opportunity on TikTok. In high school, we'd both worked at a golf course as like cart boys, like maintenance boys, cart boys.
You know, best summer job out there.
I
Yep.
bet.
And so we just saw an opportunity on TikTok. We were both into golf, and we took it.
Did you guys
So,
play golf in high school?
No, I mean,
Not on the team now.
No.
Okay.
Ryan is a good golfer. I'm not. I'm not.
There's
Very
nothing wrong with that.
No.
very average golfers. Nothing special. But I mean, it's fun. We have a great time out there, which is really nice.
So you guys both went to high school together, it sounds like, and then you guys have obviously parted ways, and now you guys kind of. So as far as like your different videos that you put together, do you guys come up with all these ideas and then like, hey, let's plan a trip and let's all head out, like let's plan one weekend and we'll just knock out a bunch of content? How does that work? 'Cause I know like putting a podcast together, Dom's most of the brains behind everything, but there's a lot of time behind that, and it's time consuming. So I'd imagine with college and everything else, how does that work?
Yeah, so when we first started, first year we were still working as cart boys back in Connecticut, just running carts up and down. And then whenever we had a day off, Jake and I would take the notebook, write some script ideas out, and then we would sneak out onto the course, and we were there for 8 hours of the day, got in 20 to 40 videos on the course, and we were like, all right, if we can do this 2 or 3 times a week, we'll be able to kind of get through the fall when we're back at school, and then we'll just take trips here and there. And then last month or two, we were down in Florida, filmed a bunch down there. So obviously it's tough we're probably 4.5, 5 hours apart right now. But hopefully in the next month, we'll be able to go back down south, go somewhere warm, because obviously in the Northeast, we're going to have some snow soon. But yeah, no, it's definitely challenging getting the content, but it's worth it in the long run. So
Yeah, we've always kind of batched content. Like we'll be home for like this summer. We both worked in Boston, but we were home for 2 weeks in May. And so we would go to our home course and film every single day. We film like 15 to 20 videos every single day, just because we like our philosophy has always been like volume, like posting a lot. And
Sure.
so we like when we can film, we have all of our ideas ready and we just rip them. So we've had weeks where we've done like 90 to 100 videos in 1 week, because
Wow.
we'll go months without filming. Like I haven't seen Ryan since the
That's Florida.
beginning of
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's crazy.
So just the amount of videos that you guys have recorded, you can put it out all the time because you have so much content. Is that something that like for me and Dom, for example, if we go to a golf course, do you guys have like connections as far as like being able to like take your time and record? Because that's time consuming, especially depending on like kind of the ideas that you're coming up with. Because I feel like we'll have people behind us and it's like, well, we gotta hustle up at this point. We just kind of totally ruined our skit or whatever it might be that we're
Yeah.
recording.
But what we could do is we could record with Mike from back nine,
There you
and
go.
he'll just fire golf balls back at him.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
A subtle callback.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a special circumstance because we worked at a golf course. We were kind of able to like we knew the layout of the course. We knew everyone who worked there, and we would kind of just like skip from hole to hole and like not interrupting like pace of play. Like if there was someone behind us or in front of us, we would give them room. But like
Sure.
we would literally get in a golf cart with our notebooks of like 20 to 30 ideas each, and we would just go out on the course and find open holes and film videos for like 8 hours.
Who's got the best ideas?
Oh, that's a good question. Um,
I wasn't gonna ask
Throwing you
that,
on the spot, I had
so
to.
I would say Jake probably has better dialogue. I might have the better idea, but script wise, I think Jake's got the better dialogue conversation aspect of it.
I think we work really well together because we just like we each like have our own like sense of humor or kind of like idea where we want videos to go, and we're really good at like working those two like brains together and coming up with like a funny video, or like obviously we do some like mini golf content, so just like using both of our ideas to like make something good.
I think everything like seems so natural too, which I think what like everyone will appreciate, whether it's funny or whatever it might be, but it's something that we can all kind of relate to, which I think again, that's kind of what I find that enjoyable. Um, so again, kind of going back to the TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you guys are in college. Who runs most of the channels and like how does that work? Because I mean, we don't really have that many followers on TikTok, and I find it extremely difficult to like manage three social whether it's Instagram, whatever it might be, but like Instagram for myself is like what I really got started on, so it's kind of been what I stick to, but our TikTok is not that big, but it's
we have a
growing.
TikTok.
We do have a TikTok.
Cool.
It's almost at 2,000 followers, but again, we're not very active. And like I know, like you had mentioned it, Jake, earlier about how like you're getting a lot of content and you're able to it's volume, right? And so like with Instagram for me, I try to push out at least 2 or 3 videos a day at the minimum, whatever it might be, whether it's something that I created or if we're just reposting. How does that work? How do you guys manage that?
Yeah, so basically usually Jake will kind of handle like the YouTube shorts, so he's kind of full on YouTube right now. I'm kind of set on Instagram, so I'll do all the posting on Instagrams and all that stuff, and then we kind of go back and forth with TikTok. It also just depends on someone's schedule, like with school. Like if someone has an exam and can't post at this time, we'll just have I'll be like, Jake, can you post this at 4 o'clock or whatever it is? I'm like can't be on my phone during class or something like that. But it works well. I mean, going on 3 platforms is obviously a challenge. And Jake's actually started to expand on Facebook now. He's
Okay.
he's posting a lot on Facebook right now. But yeah, no, it helps having two people kind of conquer it. So it's not as much work for one person. But I mean, at the end of the day, it gets done. So
Sure.
Yeah,
You
I
do
mean,
have obviously a lot more followers on TikTok than you do like on Instagram and all that, but is there one that you find that seems to like generate more engagement than the other?
yeah, I mean, TikTok was definitely like we had very good timing. We got on TikTok in the fall of 2020 when it was really starting to pick up. And so our engagement we've just built up over time. We obviously have the most followers on there, so like that's our best platform. but we're starting to see like some good growth on Instagram and YouTube. We've done a lot of research on YouTube Shorts, and we think that like YouTube Shorts, like moving forward, like in January, they're starting their like revenue split. I think YouTube Shorts will soon rival TikTok. And like Ron was saying, I've started to just take some old clips and old videos and put them on Facebook. All these platforms now are like prioritizing the reels, so you can get organic reach on any of these platforms. TikTok was just our first.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because I found you guys on Instagram actually with one of your skits. It was like, oh man, watch me hit it straight, and then you hit a slice that went around the world. And I was like,
That was
ah,
pretty sweet.
that's me. Yeah, because Derek's
Yeah.
always like, Dom, just hit it straight. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen, big guy.
Nope.
So it's always that way. To me, that's where I found you. I found you on Instagram. I love the skits. Right now, I love all the mini golf stuff you guys do. I think it's super fun and like weirdly competitive, where it's like, wow, it's mini
Yeah.
golf. Because for me, that's where you should take it a little less serious. And then you guys are like, yeah, I'm gonna win or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Putting $5,000 on the line and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, no, I think that kind of stuff is great. Um, we are on, I guess we're on TikTok. I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Not as much, but I mean, we are on it. We just don't post as much, just to
yeah,
say.
and then we put the video podcast on YouTube. Facebook, I've kind of thought about making one.
We do have a Safe Park Golf Facebook.
Well, right, but I want to
Yeah,
do one like with the
podcast,
podcast,
for
like
sure.
the people who want to watch it but don't want to like subscribe or anything, which is weird because it's just like it's free, just click it.
Mhm.
Like my little subtle.
I still feel like most people like you said with the YouTube Shorts, that's kind of what we want to do too, kind of moving forward or starting into the next year is really get into making clips for whether it's a golf trip with the boys or whatever it might be. We want to kind of do more of that. So we'll definitely gonna have to pick your brain on that moving forward, though.
Yeah,
We'll be shooting you
100%.
messages.
Definitely.
But
Yeah,
speaking, oh, go ahead, Tom. Sorry. to
that
interrupt.
side of it is like it's almost unnatural to an extent for us, right? Because we're so used to having microphone, laptop, we're sitting down. It's kind of a natural feeling having us run around with the camera.
Yeah, because like for you guys, is one of you guys is always recording, correct? Because I feel like for us, it would be a lot easier if we had somebody recording, because it'd feel more natural, where we would be playing golf versus like I'm recording you and he's recording me. It seems
Right,
a lot easier.
right.
So, but you guys are recording one another for the most part, right?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Which you guys do a great job of the transitions and everything, but I just feel like sometimes like you don't think about like how like kind of awkward it could be. Because I feel we tried that a few times and you're like trying to be
Yeah,
natural and
yeah.
organic, but it's
Oh,
like,
we've had the fair share of that. Yeah,
yeah, your camera's in your face, like, shoot, what do I say? But it's like, dude, if
yeah.
at the end of the day, if you just be yourself, it'll be just fine, you know? So I was kind of curious on how much time and effort like one video actually takes for you to edit, like on a YouTube video. So if you're playing a mini golf, like a 9-hole course, how much footage are you actually getting and how long does it take?
For mini golf, it kind of depends because when we first started mini golf, we were like our audio was voiceover. So the length of like video itself was probably like a minute to a minute 30, and then we cut it to like 45 seconds. But now we're mixing in some mics, some live mics. So each hole is probably like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then we cut down to like 45 seconds to 1 minute. But like we've started to try to keep the videos under a minute because YouTube Shorts only allows up to 1 minute, and it's better to have it all like rather than part one, part two. It's better to have it all in one video. So we try to keep it under 1 minute.
That makes sense. I feel like too, like a lot of people are like when even like TikTok, it's like you just keep swiping up. So you're watching like a,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
our minds are so short.
Attention span.
Exactly. We're just like, all right, what's next?
Yeah, just keep scrolling, keep scrolling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's good content, but you just want more, you know? But
Yeah, right.
what is your favorite video that you guys have created?
For me, it'd have to be one of the skits we did about like playing with like the golf cheater. Um, we loved shooting that. A lot of people liked that video. My whole family's seen it, all dying laughing. That's probably my favorite. Jake, that's probably up there for you too, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I love the skits that we did this summer because I think like the mini golf stuff is cool, but it's very easy. Like we're just going to play mini golf. There's so much time that not so much time, but we put like a lot of time into those skits, and so like to see them perform well is really cool. I think the playing with the cheater, the POV, like I got a par, I got a birdie videos were awesome. Yeah, like those skits are fun. Those skits are awesome.
If so, like if you guys could do like a 2v2 match with two other content creators or social media influencers, who would it be and who would win between like if you two are taking on another two?
Oof.
I'm a big fan of Bob the Sports. They've
Yeah.
been blowing up lately, obviously, but I think that we kind of like relate to them because we're not like that great at golf, but like we go out, we
I
have a
think
good
that'd be a good match. I think that'd actually be a pretty decent match.
So would you take?
You know, we had them on
Yeah,
a
we
while
we
ago.
yeah
We had
Bob on a long
Bobby.
time ago. Yep.
Yeah.
So would you take? Would it be Fat Perez and Bobby, or would it be Bobby and Cold Cuts? Because Fat Perez is actually kind of a ringer.
I'd like
He's
to
good.
play cold cuts because I want to see him implode.
Yeah, exactly.
Fat Perez is legit.
He's a
He's
stick.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably kick your ass. So we might take cold cuts on that one.
Yeah.
I just want to see what outfit cold cuts comes in because I feel like Bob always teases him on that, but then I want to watch him just like implode at the same
Oh
time.
yeah. Yeah. He's
Oh, yeah.
always good for it. He implodes at least once around. That's for sure. But it's like a. It's like a. It's like a funny implode where he's not like going over the top. You know what I mean? It's super relatable.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like
100%.
Yeah.
it's not like a sad explosion where you're just like you feel for the guy. It's always like, oh, I've done that before. And yeah.
Oh, so relatable. So
Yeah.
relatable.
Exactly. So you said Ryan, you said you're probably the better golfer, or Jake maybe said that. As far as Ryan being the better golfer, who's the better mini golfer?
Um, I don't want to take two titles,
Don't
but
say it.
Jake, we should have talked about this off air. I could have asked a couple other questions. We'll still come up with some other ones too.
it's a sensitive topic going on right now. So
Okay, we can save that for
Well,
later.
I would say Ryan's Ryan's a better putter. I think that he does choke under pressure sometimes.
okay, okay.
There we go. A little talk going on. I like
All
it.
right, all right.
But I mean, I would say it's generally pretty even.
Yeah, it's pretty even, I would say, for mini golf. I would say.
So most of the videos I do, I've watched plenty of your guys' videos, but are there some that you guys bring your own putter? Because most
Never.
of them
Never.
okay, I was gonna say I didn't think so
Not
because I
one
haven't seen it.
time.
Is that something that's gonna happen in the future, or do you just like using the rubber mallet?
Dude, we show up there, we go in, whatever putter they have, whatever balls they have. That's it. Even at Pop Stroke, we were down there for the Pop Stroke Tour Championship, and we were the only ones in the Tour Championship using
Out of like 400 people, we're the only ones using the default normal putters that they had to offer.
That's awesome. How was Pop Stroke? Because it looks awesome.
so cool.
Incredible.
cool.
Really, really cool experience. Really, really cool.
They have a very good team. The Pop Stroke like facility itself is so cool. They have like full restaurant, couple bars, like multiple floors. The course itself it's tough, but it's so much fun. It's great.
It is I could be wrong, but is either Tiger Woods part owner, or is he just like a sponsor or like an advocate for Pop Stroke
Investor.
or an investor? Because I know like I've seen his face on like the one in were you down in Florida, right? That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I believe he's a part owner.
part owner. Okay,
Don't
Yeah, I
quote
think
me
makes
on
sense.
that.
But it looks awesome. Definitely like make my way out there. But it is 18 holes, right?
Most of them are 36.
Well, yeah, they have two 18-hole courses.
That would be sick.
Yeah, no, it's a cool very cool idea. Very, very neat.
So you were the only two that used the default putters. How'd you guys end up doing?
We played fine. I mean, the one we were in, it was 200 teams, and after the first day, 100 got eliminated. And you had to make the cut. So surprisingly, we did actually make the cut.
Sweet.
So we did play in the second day. Very hard. We probably finished, I think it was like 80th out of 200, which was it's not bad. Some of the people we were
No.
playing against was just like absurd.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like funny how like good people are at golf and then like how good people are at mini golf.
Yeah, we the pair we were with on the first day, they were both from Sweden. They were professional mini golfers. They had flown in 2 weeks before and they practiced every single day. And they knew because that pop stroke is all about like the like reads. Like sometimes you got to go through the sand trap or like you have to play the hole a certain way. And they just knew everything. I mean they were insane.
So does it work as far as is it the same way like stroke player or like if they have a better score than you, they go first or how does that work? Who goes first?
It was alternating.
It was
So
also
like yeah, it's like one team would go first in the odds and then the evens.
gotcha. Okay. So you didn't have that advantage if they were like ahead of you or like they would go first every time you could see
Uh,
what they're reading.
we're
It makes sense to even
Well,
it up.
whenever
Yeah.
whenever they were first, we were totally locked down on what the heck they were doing.
Exactly. That's awesome. That is pretty wild. I want like what what does one make as a professional mini golfer?
It's a very good question.
Yeah, I have to dig that up because
Probably what we ooh,
well,
probably what we make as podcasters.
yeah, a whole lot.
Nothing.
I don't know. The top team there won like I think it was it 20 grand?
Yeah, it was 20 grand.
Did they win it? Do you know?
They came in like third or fourth in the team, but one of them won the individual.
Very cool. Well, I guess yeah, if you're flying from Sweden, it kind of makes sense. They're pretty serious
It'd
about
be
it.
kind of embarrassing to get cut the first day as a quote unquote
Oh,
professional
yeah.
mini golfer.
Oh, yeah.
Especially against two guys that are using the standard stock putter from Pop
Oh
Shop.
yeah, just
This
whacking the
would
ball
be
around.
this would be a hot take, but like I feel like if you bring your own putter to a mini golf course, it's like one of the ultimate golf douchebag things. Do you ever follow that account?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, golf
Yeah,
douchebag
I
for
feel
sure.
like I feel like it's one of like the ultimate golf douchebag things to do. I feel that way if you bring your own clubs to Top Golf as well. It's
Oh
like
no, I don't think.
no. You're not. You don't go to Top Golf to
Yeah,
practice.
you do.
No, who?
No, you can.
No, you go there to get drunk, eat appetizers, and hit balls.
Yes.
There, that's true
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's true too. I could see it both ways, but the putter thing for sure, mini golf, that's a little different story.
That'd be like us walking over to Can with our
Can
putters.
Wonderland.
Yeah, with our putters in hand, going, "We're gonna fuck this place up."
We're going sober tonight, boys. We're going
Also,
straight for
yeah,
low score.
if you're ever in Minneapolis or in Minnesota in general, we have a super cool mini golf place. It's called Can Wonderland. 18 holes and it's all designed by local Minnesota artists. So like there's one that's like a batting cage. You have to put your ball on like a tee, like a baseball tee, and then hit it.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
And
I've
like
never been there. I've
I've
heard.
seen that.
Yeah.
yeah, so the 18th hole, it might not be the same anymore, but last time I was there was Prince. It was named after Prince. So the Prince for a long time was the artist formerly known as Prince when he was trying to get out of his record label. So it was the hole formerly known as the world's longest mini golf hole. And it's all purple velvet.
That's sick.
Yeah, no, if you're ever in Minnesota, Can's is the place to go.
And you
Will
guys
do.
might know this too, because you guys are mini golf experts.
Dare we say pros?
But there is a indoor mini golf place. They're like a franchise and they're just starting to grow. I don't know if you guys know. There's one I think in Chicago, one in Dallas. I
Is
don't know if
it
you guys
is it the putt shack? Is that what you're talking about?
it could be the Putt Shack, but the reason why I bring it up is there's supposed to be one going in like right across the street from where I live next year. And it's an indoor type of deal,
Maybe
like that.
Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Yeah, I've actually reached out to them. I've
Of
talked to
course
them
you
about
did.
yeah. So I'm already in contact, but it was a while ago because so I can't remember the name, but it's that kind
Hopefully
of
they don't
cool,
hear it.
you know, experience of if you want to drink, you can drink. Otherwise, it's just like an inside type of
Yeah.
cool atmosphere. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But like you said, it's really easy to kind of create content doing mini golf. It's a lot different versus being on a course. It's a lot easier to not suck too, right? At least for me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's
exactly.
a lot easier. No, but I love what you guys do. So if you guys are out on the golf course, what is your guys' go-to snack?
Great
Ooh.
question.
That's a good question.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you could sneak something on too if you want, but I'm just like it's up to you.
Oh yeah, like if you want to bring on
You want to smuggle something?
like a bucket of Chinese food.
Oh, some General Tso's. Oh, I almost made that tonight. That's so good.
Sounds good.
first we're sneaking on like a 12 pack of beers.
Sure.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's
Check
the first
that.
right answer.
Check
Um,
that off. So what do we got for grub?
I don't know. I like a burger while I'm golfing, to be honest. Nice burger, like a crispy chicken sandwich or something like that.
That sounds good too.
Something quick like a chicken Caesar wrap. Like just
Okay.
just something you can grab.
You're
You
not
know?
gonna go like Bob and grab a full on salad and
No.
That's my favorite video.
I know.
It's a Caesar salad.
He's just so like he's so serious but not serious at the same time. It's like you can't like not like the guy. I mean, so many
Yeah.
there's some people originally like I can't stand him. I was like, how can you? He's so awesome.
Yeah, there's some like golf people that I'm just like, no. And then Bob pops up and you're just like, oh yeah.
Oh, you
Oh
gotta
yeah.
Yep.
Um, so I wanted to bounce back though when we were talking about the bringing your own putter. When you guys have these putter competitions, have you? I haven't personally ever witnessed anyone bringing their own putter. Granted, I don't go play mini golf all that often. Do you guys see that a lot when you guys play?
I would say it kind of depends on the course. I mean, there's definitely a fair share of people who will bring their own ball or own putter. But at other courses, it's just total default. Crappy putter with a bad ball.
I haven't seen anybody bring their own
No,
ball.
because
That's the ultimate golf douchebag move.
that is right.
Imagine you
Yeah.
see a guy who's got
Oh
like
yeah.
a super expensive Scotty and a Pro V, and you're just like, asshole.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but most 18-hole mini golf courses on 18, it goes right back to the pro shop.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I
they
know.
just donate it at the end? Like
A lot of everyone at Pop Stroke basically brought their own ball and putter, except
that's a little different. I mean, it's still kind of funny, but it's a lot different.
No,
When they're
that's
playing
still
they're playing for
that's
money.
still
though.
weird, man.
It is, but they're playing for money. Versus like you're going
Dude.
to like a mini golf place where you just like spend $6 and you're playing 9 holes or whatever.
It
That's a
it
little
it
different.
it seems weird, but when you were there, like the competition's fierce. Like people are like into it. It's not a casual thing. Like there's some like very
oh yeah,
serious.
there's cameras everywhere. It's on the Golf Channel in like a couple weeks. Like it was serious. It was legit.
So we'll see you guys on the golf channel then.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, yeah.
Sweet,
That's
sweet.
sick.
Very cool. Well, good for you guys. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, speaking of that, how did you guys even come across that? Are you guys invited or did you guys like sign up? How did that work?
Yeah, PopStroke reached out to us. They like emailed us. We jumped on a call with their like social media manager, and we actually went. We were already going down there for the PJ Memes Challenge.
Okay, yep.
And so it was that same week. So we just kind of turned it into like a 9-day Florida trip.
Very
Yeah,
cool. I was gonna ask
missed,
you about that. How
yeah,
was the trip?
missed a full week of school, so that was good.
Hell yeah.
Now you're making up for it on the finals. Sweet,
Oh,
right?
Oh yeah, cramming now.
No,
Yeah.
that trip was awesome. I mean, so we got down there like Thursday night. We filmed some mini golf and some golf that weekend, and then we played Trump in the PJ Memes on Monday. Drove to Sarasota, and then we had a Pop Stroke on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was awesome. Met some
Where is
cool
Pop
people.
Stroke at?
There's they have one in like Orlando, Sarasota. They have a bunch in Florida. There's a couple
Okay.
different locations.
So you went, but the championship, what it was in Sarasota? Is that where they held it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And is it kind of like a once a year type of deal? Like a
Yeah, so like they have like qualifiers throughout the year, and then at the end of the year they have their big like championship.
so I think we just give up on
I
golf.
would say
Just start mini golf.
should we mess around and try to qualify?
No need to go Bryson Long on a driver who can literally
Yeah.
just putt.
Well, I mean, we already have a ball sponsor. We could pick up a putter sponsor.
Yeah, we can.
And
I mean,
stick
I
around.
that's probably my weakest part of my game, but we can change that.
Oh, my whole
little
game's
practice.
weak, but like I'll putt for fun. I don't care.
I mean, if you think about it, like golf is expensive, but if you're mini golfing, that's what, $8 or $9.
If you can mini golf for $8 or $9, I'd be amazed.
That's what I'm saying. Do you guys get pressure when you guys are playing mini golf? Do you guys like ever like,
You've been recognized.
yeah?
Yeah, we
There was like a big, I'm sorry, there was like a big delay. I was like, did we get
No,
freeze?
no, you're good. We filmed in Cape Cod a lot this summer, and we got recognized a good amount. We try to like go to courses when they're not busy, just because it's easier to film. But when a course is busy and we're out there with our phones like filming, like people do recognize.
Yeah.
So actually, while Derek was in Vegas, we have like little safe bar hoodies, and my mom has one, and I guess my mom was out running errands, and somebody recognized the Safe Bar hoodie.
which is
That's
crazy because
sick.
we have a very low amount of.
Yeah, there's not too many of
Oh,
those things floating around. Like I
That's
have
awesome.
two,
yeah.
and my mom was like, someone recognized me, and I was like, what do you mean? Like I understand that, but she's like, no, they saw my hoodie, and I was like, well, nobody cares when I wear the hoodie. I was like, I'd like to be
That's sick.
recognized.
That is pretty cool. That's awesome. I can't say I got recognized in Vegas, which is no big deal with me. But um,
I
so
don't think your wife would have liked that.
nah, she's
She's loud.
she's she's amazing. She's amazing. Okay.
No, I love her. Not as
All
much
right.
as Derek does.
Tra-
But
switching transitions is as far as golf course. What is the craziest thing you guys have seen on the actual golf course itself?
Um, I've seen I've seen people teeing up on a green to putt. One
What?
time, yeah,
Really?
back in Connecticut, I saw that happening with some beginners who were teeing up with a putter on the green trying to putt.
Okay, so they were like not trying to be funny. They were legit. They just
Oh
didn't really
no,
understand.
they were
Okay.
serious.
Yeah, I can confirm that story. We were working and there was these guys that I think they were in Tim's and jorts.
Oh yeah.
hell yeah.
It's awesome. But like
That
yeah,
could be a skit for you guys right there. Just play stupid and
Oh
act like
yeah.
you really are teeing it up, and like dude, people around like, dude, what? Like kind of like a Johnny Knoxville.
Like a jackass type thing.
Yeah, like that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Just to get
I
reaction.
never even heard of that. That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah. And then of course, obviously you got like the cart flips with your friends and stuff like that. Then you have the governor, you tighten it and loosen it or whatever under the cart and you're flying around the golf course going 25, 30 miles an hour.
You guys didn't do any of that though, right?
no,
Oh
never,
no,
No.
definitely. Never.
never,
Just
never.
other people. I was gonna say you probably do see a lot when you work on a golf course.
Yeah, I mean, we worked at a public golf course, which was not in good shape, but it was awesome because like the people we worked with were awesome, and the members would just like go and have a great time and have a few too many drinks, and like it was a fun place to work, and you also get those people that are teeing the ball up on the green. So yeah, it was fun.
Okay, this could be a hot take, but I've wanted to ask this question. It's probably perfect for you guys to answer this, but um, so we always talk about early morning or twilight golf. Dom's a big twilight golf. I like twilight as well, but I prefer early morning tee times. But my question is, if you guys are working at the clubhouse or the golf course, and they say, hey, turn in the carts in by 8 or 9 o'clock, so the sun starts to go down. What is your take on that? Because there's so many people that are like, will play to the very last second, like even it's dark. Do you guys get that a lot? And like being that you were actually golfers, but you also worked at a golf course, was that something that was pretty common? And was it super annoying?
Yeah, I mean, while working, it was pretty annoying to have people come in. It's pitch black. I don't know how they're golfing. You're the only people left in the parking lot. But I've also been on the other end of that, playing until it's pitch black. You can't see the ball, and you're coming in hella late. Um, so I mean, I personally don't mind it.
Sure.
Because I've done it before, so I can't really be a hypocrite about it. So I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I don't really mind. I mean, like like obviously I've been on both sides of that. Um, once it gets dark though, like and you can't see your ball, I don't really understand the point, but
I agree.
whatever.
I do feel like sometimes you almost play better because like, like you're already limited in your time. So you're like just trying to like beat the sun, but it is frustrating. So like, dude, I can squeeze in one more. I was like, dude, no, you can't even see
Oh
the
yeah,
ball.
oh yeah. You always have those people. I got one more hole left.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, no, dude, you gotta
keep
go,
going.
dude. Yeah.
The ultimate pro move would be if they pulled out one of the ones that glow in the dark.
Get it,
And they're like, ha, told
Oh
you.
yeah.
jokes on you.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I want to do that so bad.
that would be fun.
That'd be
Like
sweet.
golf. In your guys' opinion, what is the hardest shot in golf?
Uh,
Hmm.
I would say like a tight fairway because my driver is just not good. If I'm on the fairway, if I'm on that fairway, I can figure it out. I can hit a ground ball. I can keep it in play.
Sure.
But if I have driver in hand, it's not good.
Yeah, driveway on a tight fairway, no shot. We're playing on the other hole.
Sure. Scramble golf.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's the best. That's the best.
For me, it would be a greenside bunker, especially with
Okay.
water behind
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty terrible out of greenside bunkers. I just don't practice it enough. But bunkers, like from 100, 120, are not that bad, and a lot of people consider that one of the toughest shots. But that's not really like an issue for me. It's that green side where it's like
Yeah.
you either
Yeah,
chunk it
yeah.
because you don't want to blade it, or you blade it. You know what I
Or you
mean?
blade it and then you're in another bunker. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Um, so if you guys had the opportunity to pick, I would say three, but if you guys are paired up together, if you guys had the opportunity to pick two other golfers or two other people to play in your round of golf, it could be a celebrity, a sports star, musician, whoever it might be, alive or dead, who would the two golfers be?
I would probably. You have something, Ryan?
I have one.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Michael Jordan. I would like to play golf with Michael Jordan. I feel like that'd
You
be
would
really
you would probably lose money to him, right?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, right.
100%.
I mean, he's lost a ton of money though too, so who knows?
True.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I think it would be cool to like it's a very like stereotypical answer, but I would probably pick Tiger Woods and a president. Doesn't matter which one. I think it would just be sick to play with like a president.
Just to kind of like pick their brain, like hear some stories that they probably
Yeah.
might not tell you, but you never know. It doesn't hurt
Right.
to ask.
Yeah. I mean, like yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's actually a pretty good answer. I like that.
You could pick George W. and have him recreate that meme that goes around every once in a while. Now watch this drive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sweet to like recreate that.
What about you guys?
We've answered this one a couple of times before, but Dom, you can go ahead and start. 'Cause I'm gonna pick.
I always pick KG because I wanna trash talk me, see if I get any better.
Okay.
In reality, I'd probably get scared.
That guy knows how to trash talk.
Oh,
Something other like some.
he's
He's
the best to go.
Yeah, he probably is.
We'll go to trash talking. That's
I'd say those low key one of the best trash talkers too, though.
oh
I think
KG would murder that man.
Yep.
I don't know.
No, KG would
He
murder.
would, but I think KG, because even he like the stories he tells, like he knows that MJ was like the
Although
ultimate.
KG also says Tim Duncan's pretty good.
Oh, he's great. Oh yeah, he's
No,
like
and trash talking because Tim Duncan will hit you with those one liners.
so yeah, the subtle one.
Like wow,
Yeah, exactly. Like how do you respond to that?
you don't.
Yeah.
And then I'm like my favorite golfer. Everyone's like, oh, Tiger, and I'm like, no, Bubba.
He's a Bubba guy.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I want Bubba to teach me that snap hook.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying because I'm always in the woods. Like I wanna have Bubba teach me how to get out of the woods properly with that big snap hook from the Masters. I want to hit driver off the deck, so I want Bubba to teach me how to do that too.
That would be a good one.
Like KG and Bubba would be sick.
So I would either have to say Tiger or MJ, one of those two. But to go like up to date, considering he just released a another stand up on Netflix, I think today I'd have to go Sebastian Maniscalco. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I
No
have
idea.
Oh, check him out. He's
Comedian,
hilarious.
right?
He's a comedian. He's from
Yeah,
Chicago. My wife and I went out and saw him last year. Guy is one of the funnier dudes ever. He's been around actually for quite some time, but he's just really kind of getting pretty well known right now. But because dude, who loves? I mean, everyone loves a good laugh, and I feel like
Oh, especially during golf, you need a laugh. You
it's
need
one
a
of the
laugh.
best things ever. Yeah, whether you're playing good or playing terrible, which most times you're probably playing,
Probably
playing
terrible.
pretty terribly. So
Yeah.
it's nice to have something to laugh about. So
Well, that's why you want to play with Bubba because he's gonna hit some weird ass shot and go, "You're welcome," and then continue walking. You're just like, "What the hell?"
yeah, how do you do
I
that?
want him to teach. I just want to drive her off the deck, man. That's all I want.
That's impressive. I can't do that.
I tried.
So we'll ask you just a couple more questions, but we'll do some rapid fire questions, and then if there's something you want to cover. But I just want to ask you guys, do you guys have any big events or tournaments or anything like that are coming up that you guys are participating in?
Yeah, we're planning a trip to Florida to film in January. We're really trying to like get more into YouTube and do a lot more like long form stuff. So that's one. We're planning to go to the PGA show in January, and then we'll have a bunch of events with Pop Stroke, and I'm sure we'll stay involved with PGA memes and some other like more golf related events, but nothing crazy on the docket for the next two or 3 months.
Well, if you want to play in a golf event, let me tell you, San Francisco in May.
Yeah, we're hosting a tournament. It's not officially set, but in May. So we'd love to have you guys
Oh,
out
nice.
there.
We might do like a mini golf event too, like before or after.
Kind of making like a weekend type
Yeah.
of trip.
Yeah.
Great.
like, we,
Yeah. Love to have you
2v2.
guys out there. We'll do a 2v2. Yeah, we can do a 2v2. It'd be sweet.
yeah,
Perfect.
that'd be awesome.
So I know we're kind of wrapping things up here, but I wanted to get a couple quick questions out. And we've kind of already asked some of these, but so again, this will be just rapid fire questions. And you guys can both answer at the same time, whatever. First question is early morning tee time or twilight golf? Which do you prefer?
Twilight.
Twilight.
Twilight. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Favorite golf course that you have played before?
Trump International in West Palm.
Is that
I'll
at the PGA
Yeah,
means?
PGA
Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably go same because that's the nicest I've played.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be your bucket list course that you'd like to play? Minus maybe Augusta and St. Andrews.
I would say
Yeah,
Pebble Beach
I'm
for
not-
me.
Pebble Beach. Okay.
Yeah, on a more realistic note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably play Pebble's a solid answer. I want to play a course that's on the water. You know,
Okay.
maybe I think Trump LA is on the water. So some course like that.
Yeah.
What's the one in Hawaii? The Walele Golf Club or whatever. It's always in the
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's crazy.
that's surrounded by water. That
Yeah,
course is
that's
legit.
crazy.
If you're dialed in on the PGA, you can go so low on that
Oh, yeah.
course.
That course is insane.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to play Sawgrass.
TPC Sawgrass. That
I
one.
hate really tight drives, so I'm with you. But like that's one where I wouldn't mind smacking a couple trees just to play.
Oh, yeah, get some lucky kicks or something.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are really tight, but then there's sand. So yeah, I'd love to play that one.
What about do you prefer a link style course or a traditional style course?
I like links.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
links.
gonna go lengths because that's what I grew up playing.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I know I've kind of already asked this, but what would be if you're buying it on the golf course, what's your favorite go-to snack? And your favorite drink? So this is if you're paying for it. So if you're trying to go like cheap, if it's a Gatorade or whatever it might be, is there a certain drink of choice?
I would go hot dog, Arnold Palmer.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would go burger and a cold White Claw.
Burger.
Which
Yeah,
flavor?
dude, I like burgers on the cart, dude.
Dude, burgers are good anywhere.
That's what I'm
That is
saying.
true.
I mean, it makes me play better anyways. So
It's
that's
too
what matters.
sloppy. It's I don't know.
I don't know. A
I hear
hot
you.
dog can get pretty sloppy too.
Well, not if you're Derek and eat them dry.
I'm a
Okay,
no.
that's a little weird.
See? See?
But again, you just got to keep it like I'm ready to go on hole number 10 and I don't have to worry about any messes on my
Stuff
hands.
your face. Yeah, get up to the tee box.
Exactly. I'm ready to go. There was one other question I was going to ask.
So
Oh,
wrong.
what's your favorite club in your bag currently?
I love my sand wedge. For no other reason. Like I can just hit it decently well, and I'm not hitting it a far distance, so it's usually like an okay shot.
Sure.
So like I would say like sand wedge or 9-iron, something like that.
I would probably say 60-degree.
60?
Yeah.
The 60 is like a love and hate for me. Like it's either one of my favorite clubs or it's
Oh, you either love it or hate it. Yeah,
it
100%.
is. It really is.
You hit it well, you love it. You skull it, you don't hit it ever again.
Right. It's all confidence though. It's like if you can hit a 60 pretty good, it's more or less, the confidence will deflate you like
Oh yeah.
really
Oh
quickly
yeah.
for
100%.
sure. Fellas, I think that's it for me. Do you have anything else that you can think of that you wanted to ask?
No, I had one earlier and it kind of went in one ear out the other.
No,
It's because I got distracted by the weird light thing.
he's all distracted over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're a little rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since we've been back on. So
Well,
no,
like you said last week was super chaotic because I had to do it. So I went in, no script, nothing.
so yeah, so like I'm the one that normally like kind of like thinks of questions and we try to stay organic as possible. But I like to have talking points. And Dom's the one who brings all the software and setup. So he brings everything.
I don't
and-
believe in talking points or scripts. Like straight up, like Yeah, no, I think it should be
Yes.
organic and chaotic and fun.
I agree, but like I feel like sometimes though, like you're like, oh shoot, I wish I would have asked that. And so like I try to think of
I
those
do that with the
things.
script anyways.
See, I don't.
Oh,
I
see.
operate differently. There's so many times I'm like, shoot, I wish I'd asked that, you know?
Yeah, remember how we were talking about how you guys get along so well because of your different personalities and whatever? That's exactly what Derek and I are.
Totally
I'm
different.
very chaotic, and Derek's like, Dom, shut up.
That's not true.
No, but mentally, you're just like, stop talking.
No, fellas, we appreciate you taking the time. So I know with school and all that, it means a lot to us, and we'd love to have you guys on again and again, again and again. No, but in May of next year, we'd love to have you come out to San Fran. We'll send you more
Yeah.
details once we have
Yeah,
that.
send us details when you got it. Yeah, it was a pleasure
Sweet.
talking to you guys. Definitely gotta do another one soon.
For sure. Yeah, we'll do it when it's maybe not as stressful with you guys at school.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let us know when.
You want to let the audience know where to find you on all the social media?
It's Bogey Boys, but if you guys want to spell it out one more time, because I kind of butchered the intro.
Yeah, I mean you can it's BOGEYBOIS on Instagram. There's an extra S. We're working on that.
That's okay. So that's what I use the extra S. So I appreciate. Thanks, Don, for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that makes sense. So thanks again, fellas. Appreciate it.
Thanks
Nice
for
talking to you
having
guys.
us, guys.
Great talking. Yeah, thank you
Good
for
luck
having
with
us.
your
Appreciate it.
finals.
Yeah, good luck with the
Yeah. Oh,
finals,
yeah.
and we'll talk soon.
Yes, sounds
Uh,
good, guys. Take
All
care.
right, take care, fellas.
Uh,